is derived from the Latin word petra, meaning rock, and oleum means oil. So from the petroleum we are going to get a different it is complex mixture of hydrocarbons. And in which all places the this petroleum is obtained, or where are the places from where we can get the petroleum. And in this petroleum, what all it includes? It includes natural gas and bitumen and a solid form. Okay, in the bitumen and the natural gas will be in the solid form. The natural gas and the crude oil constitute the primary fossil fuels, and this crude oil is used for in the binding materials in the olden days, and it was also used as a waterproofing substance. Then now occurrence of this petroleum. The petroleum was obtained from USA is obtained from USA, Kuwait, Iraq, Iran, Russia, and Mexico. In India, we can find the petroleum in Assam, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Mumbai, then in the Andhra Pradesh, in the Godavari and the Krishna basins, and the Tamil Nadu Kaveri basins. By drilling through the earth, the crude oil is pumped out from the well as a black liquid. And when we are refining, we have in this petroleum, it is a mixture, it is a viscous liquid. Viscous means which will not flow easily, and it contains impurities such as water, solid particles, gases like methane and ethane. So before using this petroleum, we have to remove these all impurities from that. First step, the process of separating petroleum into useful byproducts and removal of undesirable impurities are called as refining. And the steps involved in the process are given below. First, the separation of water. The first step is the water is removed from the crude oil. After that, the sulfur compounds, which are very toxic, that toxic impurities are removed as the crude oil. Then the third comes the fractional distillation. This petroleum is a mixture of various constituents such as petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, kerosene, lubricating oil, paraffin wax, etc. So these all, it is a mixture. So these all products one by one should be removed by fractional distillation. The process of separation of various constituents or fractions of petroleum is done by fractional distillation. That means it will be undergoing through it. This all will be undergone through a heating mixture and at different temperatures, and after that by cooling, these all one products will be removed. That is called as fractional distillation. That means the process of heating a mixture of liquids having different boiling points and then separating them by cooling is called as fractional distillation. The crude petroleum is first heated to about 400 degrees Celsius in a furnace. Then as the vapors of crude oil move up to the tower, the various fractions condense according to their boiling point ranges. The various fractions of petroleum obtained are given. So how each fractions are removed. Many useful substances are obtained from petroleum and natural gas. They are called as petrochemical. What all the substances are removed by different temperature after cooling, these all are called as petrochemicals. These are used in the manufacture of detergents. Detergent means soaps, washing soaps, fibers, and other man-made plastics like polythene. Hydrogen gas is obtained from natural gas, is used in production of fertilizers. Due to its great commercial importance, petroleum is called as the black gold. Now next, uses of petroleum. Liquefied petroleum gas or LPG is used in the houses as well as in the industry. Diesel and petrol are used as fuels for vehicles. It is also used to run the electric generators. Petrol is used as a solvent for dry cleaning. That means when we are giving the silkish cloth or the very costly clothes, if any dyes have been found, we are giving it for a dry cleaning. For that, the petrol is used. Kerosene used as a fuel for stoves and also in jet planes. Lubricating oil reduces wear and tear and corrosion of machine. That means we use as a lubricating oil. In the two-wheelers or in the cycles, all you use the grease or oils. That is called as when we give for serving. That all petrols are used. Paraffin wax is used to make candles, ointments, ink, crayons, etc. Bitumens or asphalt is mainly used for the surface to surface roads. So in surface roads also, this bitumen is also used. Asphalt is used for in the space as small minute granules like that is called as asphalt. In the construction of roads it is used. Now the fuels. Any substance that can produce heat and energy in burning is called as fuel. Which produces heat and energy is called as fuels. It is used in the industries for cooking, heating and the manufacturing purposes. Now types of fuels. The fuels are used in different types according to their physical state. They are classified into solid, liquid, and gaseous fuels. Solid fuels, you know that it is like wood and coal are called as solid fuels. It is also it was the first used by man, wood, for a cooking purpose. Then they are easy to store and transport. The production cost is very low. Next is the liquid. Most of the liquid fuels are derived from the fossil remains of dead plants and animals. Petroleum, oil, coal, and alcohol are some of the liquid fuels. Then comes the gaseous fuels. Coal gas, oil gas, producer gas, and hydrogen gas are some of the gaseous fuels. These gaseous fuels are transported through pipelines and they do not produce any pollution. Now, what are the characteristics of a fuel, of a good fuel? It should be readily available. It should be easily available, easily transportable, less expensive, high calorific value, large amount of heat, then only it will be get cooked faster. Do not leave behind any undesirable substances. The byproduct should not be there for a good fuel. So these are the characteristics of a good fuel. So we'll stop the lesson here. Next class again we will continue. Thank you, students.